Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Thundering Herd head coach told me before the game he understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with a chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Wake Forest kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Boston. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Handoff to the single running back. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. This time he wants to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Maybe some room here. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position, and it's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They are going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with his back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Here's Gio Lopez. Lopez to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. First carry of the season for this transfer. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. 4th down, Lopez. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He breaks a tackle. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they...
Intercepted. Gets away from one. He's got space.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Lopez. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Here's Lopez to throw. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wake! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's got 50 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground, he's got it again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throwing, Lopez. Moving out of the pocket. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The run inside. It's Daniels. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, David Deeks.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game. Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Now on first down from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
He'll pull it down and run. Good, solid tackle. The Thundering Herd faces a third and short. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Under fire. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, they had the matchup they wanted. They had the running back working one-on-one with the linebacker on that angle route, but he couldn't reel it in.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Fights off the defender. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Under fire. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Marshall quick to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw it again. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Lopez to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Lopez to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd down following the sack by the D. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch and he's free. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers in how to get back in this football game.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Gets the back moving. Throwing, Lopez. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Again, it's Lopez. Throws for the tight end. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Lopez to the air again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wake! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Working that left side now. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the home squad, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the second.
Maybe a crease. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Third and 6 yards to go. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. Trying to bully their way in. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Tries again to get it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Plenty of time for 1 more snap before the end of the quarter. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it out. It's Boston. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Black 14. He'll start this drive firing. The sure hands, it's Payne. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And we've got a man down shaken up on the play. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Turner. Pressure coming. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Marshall quick to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Here's a heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
There's a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Here comes the heat. Trying to get away. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Marshall! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Lopez makes the grab, breaks a tackle, and he might go. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Pulls and fires complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They're going to run it. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown!